Third gen Camaro suspension upgrades. Front, Detroit Speed.
Hey, what's happening, Camaro family? We're here day 2 with IROC Daily, and today we have a bunch of front suspension parts from Detroit Speed and Jason again.
Massive pile of parts
To help us install them. What all do we got here, Jason?
Oh man, where do we even start? We've got tubular lower control arms, adjustable conning shocks, adjustable springs, sway bar, their caster camber plate kit, which is gonna give you all kinds of adjustment. You can really get everything dialed in. This is for the sway bar. We got strut tower brace, and we have new inner and outer tie rods, new center link, new idler arm, and Detroit Speed's tie rod sleeves.
Alright, Jason, there's a lot of stuff under here. What kind of benefits are we going to see from going to all the aftermarket stuff over this old 80s technology?
Oh, a lot of it's going to be the same as we discussed in the back. The stamped steel lower arms are, their design allows a little bit of flex, and the tubular arms that Detroit Speed has are going to eliminate some of that issues. Obviously, we're going lower springs. We can change ride height, which is going to lower center of gravity. I mean, besides the fact of it looking a lot cooler and not being 4x4. The adjustable spring.
Are you saying that Camaros can't be cool and be 4x4s?
Oh no, dude. Last year LS Fest.
Okay.
You know the Camaro I'm talking about.
4-wheel steering too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been outside as much as outside.
I would daily that thing.
You daily that?
That would be my daily mutter.
Daily mutter.
Trucker.
You digressed.
Isn't that what happens? You get sidetracked? Anyways, the adjustable struts, shocks, whatever you want to call them, that's going to help you be able to adjust your rebound compression a little bit and change the ride and how the car handles. Speaking of handling, we're also doing a larger diameter than stock sway bar. That's going to help with the body roll in corners, help the car stay planted. What else we got going on? We've got the caster camber plates, which we can't see right now because we're under the car, and that's going to help us adjust everything once the car is lowered. What else do we have? Strut tower brace, keep flex down from happening side to side with all the pressure of the shocks pushing up on the inner wheel wells. I think that covers it. Besides replacing some wear items that we have, like the inner and outer tie rods, the idler arm, with that stuff being worn out, it's going to give you weak handling, kind of like this motor being worn out and you have weak power.
We'll get to that at some point, but first, suspension.
What about wheels, tires, brakes?
We'll get to that too.
So you're saying there's like a part 2?
Part 4 and 5.
Oh.
All right, back at it. Jason, what is the plan of attack here?
I think today what we should do is take out the tie rods, the center link, all as one piece, so that, we're going to replace most of this, so if we can just break these free here and here at the pitman arm and then just remove the idler arm, we can get that out of our way. Then obviously we're taking wheels off, and we're just going to basically blow this whole front end apart, since we're essentially replacing everything, and then we'll start slamming new parts on it.
Go.
Check out those tiny little brakes.
They're just babies.
Should do something about that.
Got any ideas?
Now accepting sponsors. Out in one piece. Saved a bunch.
Go. Video.
Well, you should probably get a picture of it. Hold on. Does he want all of those?
Expertly cataloged. Now, you may notice there's a slight difference here in hardware. This is what we removed, and this is the sway bar that was hooked up to the stock control arms. And this hardware is just straight right here. But the hardware we're replacing it with has these little L's on the bottom, and that's because we are also replacing the control arms, and the control arms necessitate a 90-degree.
Was I supposed to say that now? That you're recording?
Yeah. By the way, we're soliciting offers for faster ways to move cotter pins.
Yeah, leave the down in the description.
Yeah, in
Thanks.
the comments.
This one's already broken free. We're not gonna go. Them for free. So rather than like throw them away.
Go. Go for it.
It's a good idea to always try to grab your nuts when you're coming off the shaft so they don't go flying away. No pun. have it knocked out super quick. And that was always cool when you're like, hey, I'm done with the car. And at that point, your boss, Kevin, would be like,
what? You got that done already?
right. That was always cool because it was like, yeah, I'm fucking right I did.
So exceeding expectations.
Yes. Guess that is a good way to. Like 2 hours. So I had a bunch of line items like that. So here on these instructions, page 3, step 7, if there's a little note. If you have an 82 to 86 vehicle, you need to slot this back hole so that you get all the movement in the caster camber plates that we're about to install. Lucky for us, this is a 86, so we get to make that mod.
And always, always wear your eye protection.
Got my wrench to.
Got the weight jacking kit in there. You can adjust the ride height just by turning that single weight jack screw in the middle there.
All right, day 3 on IROC Daily, which is kind of embarrassing. This should really only take 1 day, maybe 8 hours. But since I'm wasting time taking videos, redoing, taking parts on and off, and showing up late, it's taking a little bit longer. But today what we have left is, what do we got left today, Jason?
I think we needed to go back and actually torque the parts that we had on yesterday. Then we have the steering to finish up, get on the sway bar, and the strut tower brace that doesn't fit on the table. Then it's on to adjusting the front suspension, getting her back on the ground, and treading some corners.
So we'll be done in 2 hours.
You mean like 2 more days? See, it's just because you're videoing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Somewhere right there.
Hey, what's up everybody? We just finished all the suspension mods on IROC Daily. We got Detroit Speed Engineering front sway bar, lower control arms, springs, shocks, center link, inner and outer tie rods, and in the rear, shocks and springs, and a track bar. Drives like a whole new car. Turns when you turn, the rear end stays planted. It's like a whole new beast. If you don't have steering suspension upgrades on your third gen, I highly recommend it. Detroit Speed Engineering makes some great bolt-ons, and you can put all this stuff on yourself too. It'd take about 8 hours. If not, any local shop will do it. If you're in the South Bay area, Gilroy, you can ask Jason. He helped us with ours. He did great. We'll leave a link to his account, and until then, hope to see you out on the streets in your Camaro.
Hey, if you want to see the Detroit Speed rear suspension installed in this Camaro, click in the upper right hand corner right now. Hey, let's see who's still paying attention and listening to this audio. Be one of the first 5 people to leave a comment on this video with the word Quick Change Camaro in it and receive a limited edition CamaroFamily gift. Thanks for checking it out.